here we go. Back in Act 2 on hard. That's the Crusader. Just give me a sec. I'm going to check the sound on this. Give me a sec. I'm going to check the sound on this. Give me a sec. I'm going to check the sound on this. Give me a sec. I'm going to check the... Refresh here. Okay. Yep, looks to be fine. Cool, let's go then. So, where were we last time? Get the blood of Zoltan Kul from the cave of the betrayer. Get the blood of Zoltan Kul from the vault of the assassin. Nothing crazy in the inventory.
Hey, mister.
So, shut up.
You should take a look.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, wait. This should take us where we were. Right, okay, where we're going from here. Screw it. Go towards... Yeah, we're in the right place. Right, okay. Have I explored this yet? I don't even remember where we left off last time. Right, okay. Due diligence. Let's just go and check everything out. Oh, this might actually be just quite a small place. The only thing I've got to... yeah, pretty much nothing here. Or maybe I've cleared this already, I have no idea. Ah, here we go. What are all these about? And everything dies too fast, it doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Get my bearings again with this. Everything just dies so fast. Still can't raise this difficulty. Turn the game volume down a touch. Move that down to 15. That's crazy loud. It's a bit better. Right, okay, go away. I'm trying to see what my abilities are. Spent 2 days away from the game and I've forgotten them all. Right, okay, so shield glare, charm, cool, phalanx, so that's the guys with the bows. 2, 3, law of valor, so that's just increased attack speed, and 4. Right, that's the AoE. Cool, let's go. Yeah, sometimes the abilities just, it feels like there's no point in even using them half the time because the game's just so, you know, easy. Started it off on normal because I wasn't too sure how difficult it was actually going to be. And I didn't want to read too much in it in case I ran into any spoilers on, you know, Reddit or whatever. So I started on normal and quickly found, you know, after the, say like the first act, most of the first act, it was just far too easy. So I upped the difficulty to hard. Wasn't sure how big the jump would be. And to be honest, yeah, it's not a whole big jump to be honest. I expected more. But, someone told me that I think by Act 4 or 5 it will let you put the difficulty up again, so I'm just going to periodically check if I can actually put up the difficulty here and there. Right, so where are we? Oh, there's plenty going on over here. Let's just hit everything. And everything's dead. Except these things. That makes sense. Why would a swarm of bugs be, why would it have more health than something like a monster that Doom Viper? What the hell that's going free XP.
Rumors swerve that the
7K.
Crusaders have returned, and that they mean to go to the west. But who are these tall, blonde warriors? They look nothing like the Crusaders who set out from Travincal 200 years ago.
Tall blonde warriors sounds
Those
like
who
Vikings.
inhabit the ruins of that ancient city suspect trickery.
Right, okay, so we're gonna do our due diligence here and loot absolutely everything. So let's keep looking. Up there seems to be where we haven't been yet. Oh, I didn't know you could go up this. I walked by this thinking you could go up. These phases barely ever actually have anything, but I couldn't forgive myself if I walked by them and didn't pick up what was ever in them. You know, there could be anything in there, and you'd never know. Right, I think that's no, it's not everywhere here actually. Let's keep moving. Place to the left when we first came in. Another thing, see, because of the fact, and you know, I never have to heal. The fights are just far too easy. So I never use these. Well, I do use them, but there's never any need. And Q down here, I've never ever used. There's just absolutely no point. Well, I'm having fun. It might be too easy, but it's not enjoyable. There we go. 4 or 5 buttons to remember, and I still hit the wrong ones. What is that? Nope, we are doing one-handed. That's. See, is it better just because I've got the ruby in it? The armor's better, but higher strength, higher vitality, critical hit, chance increased by 3.5 versus reduce all resource cost by 6. Got 2. The current one's got 2 secondaries. You know what? We're not gonna do that. Whoa, this changes things here though. So puts up strength. The other one doesn't. No regen. Fist of the Heavens. Am I using that? Fallen Sword, Lords of Valor, Phalanx, Shield Glare. So I'm not using Fist of the Heavens. Arcane Resistance versus Physical. And Thorns damage. I'm not really even sure what Thorns damage actually does yet. It's not got a socket. If in doubt, stick to it, you know. I'm just going to leave that. Well, not leave it. I'll salvage it.
Make your peace quickly.
Ooh, what's we got here? Nephilim Glory. Absolutely fucking nothing. Cool. Let's see, right, so we're basically covered everywhere in here. So we'll just head on to the next area. Well, about 43. Wait. Oh, right, okay, so he's just not. He's with us, but he's not really with us. We can't see him. Freaked me out for a second, because I remember, I think the last quest we had. Was it Leia with us? I don't remember, but you know, they usually come up here now. This guy is invisible and is still following us.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet, yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
Oh, I haven't the vanity to seek godhood. I leave that to you.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
Dude, you sound very much like Darth Sidious, and if that tells me anything, I should not trust you. Although, I mean, the guy who did trust him got a cool respirator. Right, so where are we going now? We're in some sort of mountainous region. Expect, well, is that a big fucking dragon bone? So maybe fight some dragons. You never know. Checkpoint. Maybe some mini boss.
My
Or this dude.
archives lie beneath this desert. Perhaps even beneath the sands we now tread upon. The Horadrim could not destroy them. They could only lock the door behind them. And I still have the keys.
Dude, you're giving me dank evil vibes. Oh, yeah, you're giving me very, very evil vibes. I feel like you're going to lead me into a trap, and you're not going to have a choice. Oh, is that a monkey? The fuck was that? Hey, buddy. Ooh. Hello. This place is going to be gigantic, and I'm going to explore every last bit of it as well. Oh, hello, here we go.
Had enough.
Why the hell is... I thought I just had the bow guys, why did the regular phalanx come up? Have I got an item? I feel like I should have an item that generated the guys, but I have no idea where that came from. I wouldn't be surprised if I just hovered over it and not noticed it. Earning a survival bonus quickly heal full life. I didn't realise I had that going, that's pretty good. Right, I have no idea where they came from, but if they're causing damage and they're helping us out, I am okay with that. Get blinded. I think that's just a material. Yeah, it's material. Oh, this difficulty. I know I'm moaning about the difficulty now, but I can envision me, you know, a few acts in the future fighting some big scary demon on one of the harder difficulties and absolutely raging. Trying to finish them off.
My mother told me not to join the Major's army.
But I'd rather that, because at least there'll be a bit of a challenge.
In the morning,
you know,
they're sending the infantry against the Vigerai.
have to sit and think about what you're going to do instead of just me hitting 1, 2, 3, 4 every time I get into a fight that looks like it might be even slightly an issue. Hey buddy.
I enjoyed that.
See, where are these guys coming from? Is this... Unless any of these are generating these dudes, I have no idea where they're coming from. You know what? Ignorance is bliss. Just accept that it's happening. How big we're looking at. Fuck, see the size of this place. I'll just keep going around the edge.
Time to test my skill.
Oh, That means boss. Hello. Oh shit, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Easy. Nice. Come on. Anybody watching won't be able to see this, but I just recently upgraded my mouse and keyboard, going full RGB with the Razer Black Widow Elite and the Razer Death Adder V2, and I didn't realise how many games were actually compatible with these in terms of the lighting. So a lot of them will change the lighting depending on what's going on in the game. So for this, it's quite simple, but I still think it's a nice touch. Is the keyboard and the mouse are mostly just in red LEDs, but the keys that are, you know, for key abilities are light up in white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and Q. And you know, that makes it a bit easier for, you know, stupid people like me who always forget all their key bindings. Yeah, like I noticed Overwatch does something similar actually. I only recently got back to playing Overwatch a bit more. Last time I played it was with the old keyboard. This, you know, it was a terrible, plasticky, non-mechanical mess. I liked it at the time, but you just can't compare it with something mechanical. Anyway, yeah, I noticed they kind of coloured the keyboards bluish, and then keys like H, WASD, and all the rest of it in a kind of orangey whitey colour. It's a nice touch, you know. I wish more games would do that. Maybe they do, you know. It's just I've only really started noticing it. Anyway, oh, we missed some lore down there. I was going to click it afterwards, but it's fucking disappeared. Can I find that again? Nope. Oh well, gone forever. I imagine it was something to do with the enemies war thing. A ring. Ooh, a rare amulet. Right, what we got here? So, fire skills deal 6% more damage. Shit. Plus 179 vitality. Meh. Health clothes potions grab. I mean, regen is nice, but health globes and potions at this point, it just, you know, it didn't mean anything to me. So I'm afraid that'll get getting salvaged. This is pretty boring. This looks really cool, and it's one-handed as well. I'm only using one-handed. Then again, I'm just looking at that 163.8 versus 73.2, which is pretty shit. Aqua will identify it when we get back and see where to go through there. Okay. Oh, slowed. Can't mind. Oh, here's what we're wanting. Waypoint. Let's just go and identify that right now. I don't know, it might be crazy good. Drum roll. Oh shit! Right, I didn't realize the DPS could jump up as, you know, as big as that. That's crazy. Right, so what we got? So it's slower, but obviously the DPS is a lot higher. 106 to 128 lightning damage, and currently we're doing 65 to 81 cold. Lightning skills deal 8% more damage. I don't think. Well, we are using lightning skills, right? Oh, I just noticed. I was going to look. Like, I know this ability on key 4 has a lightning thing. What is it? A sec. It has a see, we got part of the clouds, a lightning rune. But we're using this one, and this is now I realise why that phalanx are appearing. We're going to keep the phalanx because it's pretty cool. But no, it's just interesting to realise that. Plus 517 life after each kill, which is fantastic for our regen. 37% chance to chain lightning enemies when you hit them. That is fan-fucking-tastic. Let's put that one. I'm going to hold on to this for the time being, just because it's one of the better weapons we've picked up in the whole game so far, and you never know. But we'll just quickly salvage what we've got. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So I haven't actually really used the blacksmith for much at all so far, except salvaging and repairing, which is actually we can repair while we're here. But we have a lot of materials and shit. These, and I know they're for crafting weapons and such, but I've never actually done it yet, and I don't know at what point you should, or what weapons. Is there specific ones you should go for? All I know is that from the little I read before starting this, they said, well, people said online that selling weapons and armor and such was a total waste. Basically a total waste. You know, gold was useless past a certain point, and they just said you should salvage for these parts instead. So that's what I've been doing, and so I will continue to do it. I mean, we're fine on gold anyway. Well, not right now because I just upgraded this by about fucking 50, but yeah, the gold doesn't seem that useful. We were going to repair. Why didn't I repair? Come on, Jamie, get in the game. Heed in the game. There we go. Notice that's getting expensive. Well, more expensive. At the end of the game, we're going to be paying like 5 grand to repair all equipped. Right, where were we? So let's just keep circling round the outsides and punch anything in the face that tries to kill us. That means you. Come on. To wait for these things to come down their levels. Oh, there's a lightning. That was cool. I like that. That'll be really useful in some big groups, the weak enemies like these guys. There we go. There, right there. Oh, a sandworm. Right. Come on, you're blinded. Didn't stand a chance. See, the ideal difficulty would be when a new enemy like that appears, for it to actually, you know, kind of surprise me and make me think something bad could happen, but so far it's just not the case. Oh, we're gonna get you all at once. Come on, I'll come down. Lightning please, lightning please. No lightning. Oh, hello. May have went a bit overkill there. It's fine though. It's fine. Fucking dust. Oh! I didn't realise we were close to leveling up. Are we getting yet another ability I do not care about? Let's see. Blessed Shield I really don't like, but the shield that's in it splits in small fragments between. Sorry, but the shield bash is just too good. Iron Skin was okay. Your metal skin is electrified, giving you a chance to stun nearby enemies. Again, I'd rather just stun a big. Well, not stun, but. No, it is a stun. Basically, it's a stun. Blinding. Aye, close enough. And it's got the chance to. Fuck, what is it again? Aye, to charm enemies. It's awesome. Fallen Sword, Heaven's Fury. What is Heaven's Fury again? Usually holy power burns on enemies caught within it. I didn't like that. I felt like it was. It may be better against when you've got one big scary enemy, but I guess this maybe make it a bit better for that 3 smaller beams. But nah, I'm the type of person you find, you know, one combination you like and you just stick with that. So we're going to keep moving. Is that them that are making that. It is, right? Gold crystal. I know a lot of materials. It's good, but it's a bit boring. It says that he just picks up a new primary weapon that electrifies people. Still running out far away. Look at the size of this place. Oh, hello. See, something like that coming out of nowhere when I've got the map up and I'm not even paying attention should, you know, get a chance to fuck me up. But, yeah, it just doesn't. Again, like, why though? You cannot just still get in here at the start of the game. Why though? I don't get it. Don't get it. Oh, hello. I don't. You always find these. Oh, here we go. I was going to say, you always find these after fights when you don't need them. Just want to kill as much as you can when you've got them, because that plus 25% experience is nice. Hello. One arrow we can't use. Hello. Like, you see, look at all of them. They're, you know, like most of them got charmed there. So not only are they not causing me damage at that point, they're also causing enemies damage. That is ideal, and it can hit so many people at once. In a corner in front of you. I just don't know why. There's some abilities in this that I just think, why would you ever use them? But that is just like a new perspective for the start into it. I'm sure a lot of these abilities are much better than I give them credit for in the right build.
To change the ancient policy of exile. Prisoners convicted of treason are still sent to the desolate sands to die with nothing
Nowhere near
but
as
the
good as what
clothes on
we've
their
got.
backs.
It's getting to the point where, you know, if I pick up something blue, I may as well just not even look at it. We're almost there. We go. We're just about made the whole lap around. Come on. I just run into these. Who cares? I mean, that actually did cause a bit of damage there, but it's just so slow that it's not got a chance. That might have been good. Just clear the foggy warfare here. Right. Okay. So. I mean, it's probably looking like 2 more laps around will get us there. Right, let's go for it. I hope there's something cool towards the middle, because it's been a bit bland around the edges so far. Do not stand a chance. Another thing I've never really got about some games. Some games are actually good for this, but see games where like anything will attack you, just fucking anything, try and fire into you, even though it knows it's completely outclassed. I don't understand. You know, like animals in the wild, most of them want to attack you in real life, even though you could probably, you know, beat a lot of them in a fight. You know, like a rabbit, for example. And I suppose that's a bad thing. Maybe like a cat. You know, a cat can cause some good damage. But typically they're not going to attack you, you know? What, mysterious? What the fuck is this? What have I done? Is that it? Is that going to happen again? Oh, hello. Great. Some sort of mini event. Let's just kill everything and see what happens. Come on, big boss. Oh, fight me. Jesus, that was embarrassing. What did you give me? Blow it, no point. Take that though. Well, that's already made, you know, this lap a bit more interesting. I just noticed there's a big a valley in the middle as well, so there's not actually as much to explore as I first thought. Hello. Let's grab that for me. There's no escape. There is no escape. Summon all these warrior boys, and you do not stand a chance. I just saw, I saw the sword just jut out of that. Oh, you're half damage. See, why would you even try that? What did you think was going to happen? I know it kind of got me. I know I keep harping on about the difficulty, but I remember playing Diablo 2 when I was, God, what age would I have been? Maybe 9? 8 or 9? On a friend's PC. And then I played it again a few years later when I got my own, but it was a lot harder than this. I didn't even remember if you could select a difficulty in Diablo 2, could you? Either way, I just, you know, maybe me just being a stupid kid, but there was definitely more to it than this. So I think there's a big portion of the map, well, not big, but a blind portion of the map we've still got to explore, but that's that part. Aye, there's a fair whack there. Let's burly around this way. What the hell is that? Abomination, please die. Nothing here. See, I don't know, what am I standing in? Is this water? Is this like an oil field? Is it slowing me doing more than I would expect? For water anyway. That gold, nice.
Time to test my
Hello. Oh, that actually is quite damaging. That could kill me if it lasted long enough. That's regen though, Jesus. Maybe that's another reason. Maybe Crusader is legit easy mode. Because all the shit he picks up just regens his health so quickly. Oh, lucky survivor. Well, not so lucky. Well, let's just follow the Canadian. Ooh, what the f— oh, it's one of the time things.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh shit.
Blood nearby. They hid some of it beyond this portal.
Well, buddy, we'll get to it in due time. I've just got to massacre every living thing in this bit of the map for nothing whatsoever. That piece of armour is bigger than him. How does that fall out of him? Oh, these pox fall trousers are just the best.
Not ready yet.
I am never going to swap these out. Look at them. Look at them. The new more enemies within 12 yards. Vile stench that deals 570% weapon damage as poison every second for 5 seconds. The enemies within 15 yards. Whoa! Right. I take everything back. Ah, right, I see. It's one of those ones.
Heal.
Regen. Oh, there's one of those. Now, that is legit the first time I've ever actually shat myself looking at my health bar. But I shouldn't have to be distracted looking at my menu for that to happen, surely. What are these? Recovery's good, but that's it. And the armour, I suppose. Nah, it's going to be a no from me. Just keep going. I kinda prefer the more closed areas and Yeah, Diablo 3 so far. The kind of winding mazes and such. Yeah, there's a lot of backtracking, but with this it just feels so open-ended. You know, I'm just walking and walking. And a lot of it's nice environment, but it's kind of samey, but it's a desert, I suppose. Oh, hello. I am glad I did that. Oh, square ruby, nice. I don't think I've picked up any of them yet. I think I've only crafted them. Love it. I'm assuming there must be an upgraded version of square gems as well. Right, so to the objective. Yeah, this, when I initially said I thought this was going to be a timed area, I wasn't too far off the mark. This looks exactly like the timed area we've done in the past. I think we've only done one. And one of these guardian towers actually broke. Normal hits, free crystal. Bam, thank you, man. You get XP for stepping on those. These skeletal warriors. What you got? Nothing. Oh, some scary ones though. Right, mate. Actually do not stand a chance. Bloody lock. Oh, stop. It's probably a bad idea for me to get in the habit to check loot while there's enemies still around, because I know when the difficulty kicks in eventually, it's not going to do me any favours. Right, okay. Yeah, we can't use that anyway. You know when your character shouts at a line that you're doing okay. 23, I'll take that. Oh, you dirty bastard. Is there any characters that can, you know, scale these kind of walls and jump down them and such? Because I've seen a lot of instances where I feel like I could drop down. Oh, get fucked, you deserve that. Should I do that again? There we go. Enjoy. Maybe a bit overkill, but I want my boys out.
I enjoyed that.
As did I. 28 killed. Jeez, we're almost up another level again. 45 soon. See, really, it doesn't actually take that long to get up to 70 by the looks of it. I mean, God, how many hours have I played this now? Does it say? Nah, it doesn't look like it, but I mean, not a whole lot. I'm going to say maybe I've put in about 14, 15 hours, maybe not even that. I just guessed them in. Makes me think I'm going to hit 70 well before the later acts. I don't even know how many acts there are. I know it goes up to at least 5 or 6. Hello. It's a bad day to be you. Looks like a trap.
Make your peace quickly.
End of you, my friend. Still got the map, so we've still got a whole ways to go around here and in the middle. I'm going to assume it kind of comes symmetrical out here and then maybe something over here. Well, nah, these are auto generated as generally, so. Oh, look, goblins, here we go.
Before the wind.
Ooh. And you. God, it actually used to take a long time to whittle them down, not anymore. There's nobody else that's pick up all that shit. Oh, something orange. Right, let's take a look what we got. So, two-handed, don't care. Those are okay. Maybe switch them out. Probably not those. Poison resistance, meh. These are not looking really cool either. I mean, I like their secondary effects, but it's really the stat changes I'm looking at the bottom. I imagine they're kind of the more accurate view, whether something's better or worse, so that's kind of what I'm going with so far. Ooh, two-handed, shame. Not going to be using that. More square gems, loving it. Legendary belt, I have a feeling this is going to be a game changer, because already without even identifying that, it's quite a bit above our armour, what we've already got. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to be. Looking for another crazy effect like the pox folds. Two towers. Pointing you out. And I actually thought they were maybe some sort of buff, considering you get the ones that put up your movement speed, attack speed, experience gain. But, nope. Right, so D-Dent, so this is... Well, I'll still got this bit down here actually, let's have a look in there. And, alright, follow the baddies. Another chest, that's what we're looking for. Guy's Beyblading towards me like crazy. Drop some dank materials. Nomadic? How the hell do you pronounce that? Nomadic Claps Vizier? Vizier? I think so, of invasion. Pretty poor. And I'm starting to think we're going to run out of inventory space before we leave here.
This will be a good battle.
Oh, mini boss. Ooh. I can already tell just by looking at the name, I'm not going to be using that two-handed sword. It's a fucking shame. Legendary two-handed sword. Ooh. Sucks. I mean, there is a passive that lets us wield two-handed in one hand, but I would rather the faster, the buff to one-handed is better. I think the higher swing rate. I'm going to stick with that for the time being. Pretty cool though. Yeah. Kind of another reason why it's a bit shit, the selling weapons is, you know, kind of worthless, is because, you know, the first thing I thought when finding these types of weapons that are legendary but I can't use them is selling them for heaps of gold, but if the gold's useless, all you can do is salvage, and getting the stuff you get for salvaging isn't really exciting me. But maybe it will do once I've got a better idea of what you use those for. Or rather, I don't use them for, but what you can craft with them. Oh, buddy. Creating walls. I don't know people could do that. I have noticed that the game is putting more of these kind of special, I guess you could call them, special enemies, the ones, you know, with like blue names. They're kind of in line with the loot names now that I realise it. And they always tend to have kind of some special effect, like that guy who just put up the walls, or maybe maybe they put some AOE poison out there. Well, I was seeing a lot more of them. And maybe that's kind of where the difficulty is going to get scale up a bit higher. So, yeah, maybe the run-of-the-mill enemies will still be as squishy as they are already, but we're going to get more and more of these More and more of these kind of special enemies. Completely lost my train of thought there with that. Anyway, what we got here? So annoying for punish. Punish again. You're not really exciting me. You block with hard and senses after you do damage to the back of your tire. What? No. Sweep attack. Enemies caught in sweep or pull towards you. What is this again? Sweep a mystical wheel through enemies. I would rather just full on kill them, to be honest, with a crazy shield bash. I don't really care how close they are to me. Plus that shield, this fucking shield bash, you can fly to the other side of the screen with this. So I mean it just, it makes sense for me to just stick with that. Yeah, sorry, where were we? Laws of Valor, so we've got an upgrade for Laws of Valor. I really like this buff, so Burn Law also reduces the wrath cost of all skills. Grants a chance to stun all nearby enemies. Uses your life on it. I'm not really sure what one I want, to be honest. I mean, they all sound okay, but critical hit damage might actually be a good shout. I'm going to stick with the stun. It feels more like an active ability. This just seems very situational, and right now I don't feel like I need a whole lot of wrath. We have a new passive. Increase the duration of the active effect of all laws by 5 seconds. We only have one law at present, so I don't really see that as a big deal right now. Oh, we're going to go stick with what we've got. So watching me get level ups is probably going to be pretty boring because I tend to stick to the same stuff, but if anybody has any suggestions on what abilities or runes or whatever to try, I'm going to do the last quest, always last. If anybody has any experience with the Crusader or wants to let me know what a good combo with different skills or buffs or whatever it is, I am more than happy to try it out. Right now, my Crusader build is a bit, yeah, a basic bitch build, which I'm fine with, but it could be better, you know, why not? Here, so we go everybody. Come on. Right, here we go. Knee chest, knee chest, knee chest. Still nothing. And nothing. Oh, pardon me. Hello? What are these, like Medusas? You know, closer look at this guy. That looks mildly threatening to me. I would feel like that would put more in a fight than what it does. A strand. A strand of what? Ah, a lateral strand to tie around your waist. Alright. Okay. Oh, I literally missed the 4 key. Not this time. Oh, maybe this time. Oh. I love how the poison kicks in before I've even landed. That's ideal. Yeah. The effects, the armor and shit, the active effects anyway, are actually better than the fucking class effects. Who would have thought it? Oh, sorry. More comfortable here. Hello, buddy. Vicious Beyblade. Just a big Beyblade, really. And I think we've been down here, yeah. So we're almost, I think we've almost looked at, well, it's just the middle bit, which is the main quest, so let's go check it out. Didn't realise what buff just ended there, but I assume it's one of them Nephilim glory buffs. Oh, you fucking serious? Can I not get out of there for you? I have to run all the way around. Yeah, we're running all the way around. See, this is a good time to have that horse buff on, no buff, ability. What's it called? It is called. Nope. Nope. Steed charge. The only thing I would really use it for is, you know, getting a bit of extra speed when I have to backtrack. But it feels like, you know, if we had tons of slots like it was World of Warcraft, I would totally keep it there. But the fact that we've only got 4, and I don't know if that ever increases, makes me think, why would I waste the space for it when I could have something that's going to, you know, actually help in combat. But we'll see. We'll see. Hello. This looks nice. Oh, we're just going to fight this right now. This looks so much fun.
Light me down.
You tried so hard and got so far. Oh. That was fucked up.
Baal was the most brash and reckless of the primevals. After the Dark Exile, he was contained within the Horodrim Tal Rasha and entombed. Centuries later, Diablo freed Baal, who then corrupted the World Stone to devastating effect for the barbarians who lived near Mount Ariat. The heroes killed Baal shortly afterward.
A voice actor for Decker Kane is fucking fantastic. I love it.
Finally, I have unlocked the secret of the Soul Stones once given to the Horodrim by Tyrael. An impressive creation, to be sure, but one that I am certain can be duplicated. No, not just duplicated, improved upon. My Soul Stone will be made to contain the souls of many demons, or even angels.
This boy has a Darth Sidious voice, but baddie through Flash Gordon face. I'm calling him a baddie. These wears right now, like literally this guy. Oh, hello. Fuck you. Actual disgusting. You did not stand a chance.
We found Kul's archives. They were strangely empty at first. But Kul laid traps everywhere, each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Kul has prepared for many years for someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools. And yet, we must push on.
We must. Right, we've got a ton of shit here, so I'm going to quickly jump back to the hidden camp, identify the legendaries or primals or whatever they're called, and see if any of them are worth keeping. I'm hoping for the belt to be fantastic. What we got, so it looks to be pretty good so far. So 139 strength, which is better than what we've got. 158 vitality, better than what we've got. Reduce cooldown of all skills by 5%, that's great. Increase punish damage by 11. Are we using punish? Are we using punish? Slash shield back. Well, no, but that's not a big deal. 37 cold resistance, 361 life after each kill. Oh my god, look. That's why I keep this fucking belt. Increase slash damage by 13%, and we use slash constantly. Fuck. I wish we could move that over. Just because of that one effect on the menacing binding, I'm thinking we didn't swap in the vigilante belt. It's just that 13% doesn't sound like a lot, but over time, you know, that all adds up. I think we're going to have to keep that for now. This looks interesting. Although it doesn't have an orange secondary effect. Actually, its effects are pretty poor. So I'm going to pass on that as well. This two-handed sword is two-handed for us, so we're not going to use that. Right, cool, so that's pretty much anything worth looking at. We'll cash in the gems because we're collecting these. And then we're just going to salvage absolutely everything else, really. No need. Wish there was a salvage all button instead of having to do this. Every single time. Plus this shit. I mean, I know you're trying to be helpful, but give me an option okay and never ask again. Because it's just going to do the exact same thing again when I do this. Go. And while we're here, let's just repair. Cool. So our crafting materials looking like now. Have a quick look at what we can actually build. See, these look pretty shit. How do I know what's worth? Like, are these worse than blues or better? I mean, it looks like they're meant to be better, but it just doesn't look like there's anything that even gets close to what we've been finding. You know, nothing's anywhere near this, for example. I have materials. See, I've got materials for most of these as well. I'm thinking it must be just an end game thing, that maybe there's weapons that are easier, like legendary weapons that are a lot easier to just craft if you get the materials together than finding them out in the wild by RNG, so maybe that's why they say keep all your materials.
Hey mister, I got some new things. You should take a look.
I will take a look because you asked.
Look small, but I'll hurt you if you try to steal from me.
Whoa, you just calm the fuck down. So, as expected, this is shit. Actual god awful pish. I don't want any of that. Transmuting gems sounds like it could be useful at some point, not right now because I do not have half a fucking mill. And we've just repaired, so I've had a look. You know, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Back to here. Right, so we have to go over to here for cave or maze round 2 electric boogaloo. I hope it at least looks different for the other one. I want to feel like I've traipsed through 2 of these. Oh good, this is interesting, I like it. Like a HD version of the caves for, god, what's it called? Called Mother in Japan, but it's Earthbound.
I believe with this soul stone, I will finally be able to unlock the true power of man. In ancient times, our kind possessed power unmatched in this dreary age. With the soul stone, I will be able to elevate myself to the strength of my ancestors.
Okay. You're a bad man, we know. You're foreshadowing this fight we're gonna have with this dude. Because he's clearly a bad man who has ulterior motives. He's not gonna help us with the kindness of his heart. I mean, I know he's trying to get his body back. I doubt he's gonna leave it at that. Lore.
The rockworm may very well be the ugliest creature ever to blight the world with its presence. Bereft of any features aside from its massive jaws, the rockworm appears to be a giant invertebrate. I should like to study it further, but its burrowing tendencies make it extraordinarily difficult to track.
So I'm assuming when we hear this guy speak about the new shit we're running, it's just a journal. A personal journal he's keeping of the stuff he's finding. think most academics who discover new species talk about how it's fucking disgusting and has no redeeming qualities except, you know, what it can use to kill shit. Good voice acting, all like it. Oh, hello. Let me check the map, please. Thank you. Let's go. Kinda. It would be going anti-clockwise, so let's go like this. Let's go this way. Kill the dead one first, obviously. Not happy to kill the dead ones. Slowed. Check something quickly. Right, okay, we're back. Right, thanks. Right, right, so we've picked a direction, we're going it. We're going it.
Time to test my
Oh, that means something kind of scary to fight. Oh, these damage. We'll go back and check that loot in a sec. I've seen that fire effect a few times, that AoE. It does cause quite a lot of bad damage, but I never know if it's from killing something or whether it's an ability, something specific. Oh, these boots are slightly better, but again, that legendary effect ain't there. And you're just not going to beat that slash damage by 13%, I'm sorry. It's too good. Can't be getting rid of that yet. Hello. I find it anything in these nodes. But damn it, I'm going to hit them all anyway. Got compulsion at this point. If it can be hit, it will be hit. See what I mean? It rewards you for this shit, you know, I should do it, I should do it. Do not feel guilty. Right, is this... Right, that's level 2, so we've found where we're meant to go, but let's go and see all the shit that... You know, the voluntary shit. That's where all the good stuff is. Usually. I wish this was just a normal running speed, this is so much better. If there was a passive that gave us that, like we can put on it straight away. I guess though, I mean, see if they were to even up the run speed by like say 10%, would that mean most people would end up finishing the game 10% faster? I feel like, yeah, then maybe there was less content overall. So I think I've got to think about it, to be honest. We don't usually think about it, but the devs certainly will. Oh, I always forget those are enemies. Right. Oh, hello. Very much obscured. What we got? What you go for me? Blue, disgusting. Didn't want it. And kill your children as well. I thought that was an enemy this time. See, I can never tell. I never tell until I accidentally hover over or they start shooting shit at me. Hey buddy. Getting away from me that easily. Zigzag, zigzag.
Chaff before the wind.
Yes, friend. Yes. Come on. Big XP bonus. 43 kills. Can we get to 50? Oh, we just got there as well. Take that. 2.25. Level 70 in no time, boys. No time. Right, I thought we'd ran way ahead there, but it doesn't look like there was anything there, so we're just going to press on. Oh, I love it. Why did the music suddenly change? I like it, but it feels like it's foreshadowing something terrible about to happen. Hello. Oh, it's no foreshadowing these blind swarms, is it? Vile swarm even. Ooh, that'll be two-handed, but still cool to look at. Legendary polearm. Decent. I think it's a nice touch that the pet picks up gold for you. Means less work for me, and it's just nice. Makes them feel not useless. So I remember reading the description of the pet when you first go to equip them, and it says it literally does nothing but follow you. And I thought, well, I'll put it on just to see if it's annoying or not. And I thought if it starts getting in the way, gets annoying to be on the screen all the time, I'll just disable it again. But the fact it picks up the gold means I'm quite happy to leave it. Even though it looks absolutely fucking horrendous. I mean, look at this boy. Look at him. That should not be alive. Why am I walking into walls here? Right, so we're going down to floor 2, Electric Boogaloo, and we've got an achievement. See, you get rewarded for punching everything and viewing everything. You always do. Every RPG ever, not just one with this. You know, always explore, that's how you get the good shit. Something interesting. You know what I mean? They're coming up very often. Oh shit, this again. Right, so he died and that just happened. I'm assuming that just be fucking... If this was Call of Duty, this would be martyrdom. Throwing a big explosion or AoE after you die. So I'll keep that in mind next time I kill anything big and scary. You telling me he gave me nothing? Look, he's got a fucking... Is that a scimitar? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This guy's got shit. This guy's got shit. Give me all the shit. Game. Oh, aye. Of course he is something. He looks like a peasant. Gee, look, what? That has got nothing. There's nothing on him. Comparing it to this guy, he's literally holding a weapon. Pick that up. Dear me.
Make your peace quickly.
A lot of friends coming online and going offline. Just crashing out of Call of Duty, coming back on again. I know that feel. I pre-ordered the newest Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare that came out in 2019, and it just wouldn't run. I would install it, you know, the 100 odd gig. I'd start up a match and I'd maybe get one match in at most, and then the next one it would break as soon as anyone shot at me or I shot at someone else. It would just go straight to dev error. I think it was 6068, and I'd look through Reddit, I'd, you know, file the support ticket, all, you know, the usual shit you're supposed to do. And waited and waited and waited, and whenever an update, I'd wait for an update. I'd sit with aggression for it because I was really keen to play this. That was really good. We'll chat about that in a sec. Yeah, it looked really good, and it still looks really good, but it just would not work. And it seemed to be more A&D people that kind of were affected by that, but it certainly wasn't just me. You know, it was a sizable minority. And after a certain point, I just asked for a refund. It was just, I'd waited, you know, I think about a month and a half. Still no fix in sight. And even when it was working in the menus and stuff, the optimization was terrible. Just so slow. It was like a slideshow on it. It wasn't even a PC. You know, people with worse PCs than me could run this, and it was fine. And it was way above the recommended specs. So there was really no reason. The only thing we can was the game. So I tried to refund it. And long story short, I spoke to somebody at Blizzard and they refused. Because I had more than 2 hours of playtime. I did explain to them that that was all spent basically troubleshooting, starting and restarting the game, testing to see if certain graphic settings would, if I turned them up or down, would it prevent a crash, how long could I play for, all this nonsense. But I never got it working, and they said no, so I ended up going to PayPal and fell in a dispute for faulty goods, and wrote a big paragraph explaining why, and that goes to PayPal. And what PayPal do is they open a dispute where the retailer can come back. Oh my god, right, I need to get these guys. The retailer can come back and put an argument for or against me getting a refund. 30 days, and they just didn't reply. They obviously didn't really care that much. 30 days went by and I just got my money back. That was 50 quid. A decent amount of money, to be fair, especially for a PC game. And, oh, he's still alive, he's still alive. Damn. Yeah, I got it back. And then it was weird, a few weeks later I got an email of Blizzard saying that my refund had went through. It's like they just saw that they had missed their opportunity to rake the money back after me filling the dispute, and just went, alright, okay, accept the refund. So it's no longer on my account, but I downloaded Warzone the other week, and that actually runs really well, so I don't know if, I assume the normal Modern Warfare game would run fine now, going by the fact Warzone runs easy peasy. But yeah, the hype's gone. I don't think I'll be buying Modern Warfare, especially after the shit I had to go through with that. Just as it's not on. Anyway, let's check some of this loot we've picked up. So I was looking at this originally. Oh, it's a follower. I looked at the middle. It's kind of got a ring. I thought it was a ring, and it's not. That sucks. I don't know what class uses a follower, but maybe I should hold on to that until I do. Like I do plan on using all the characters at some point, so maybe I'll keep that in the stash and use it later. Picked up a few gems. We've got a Savant's Essence, 2-hand. Can't use that. Stalwart Wings, which look pretty terrible, got my stat changes, so nope. Can't use either of these. 2-handed. Not as good as what we've got. Not as good as what we've got. This could be very good. We've already got a legendary, but if they affect the orange stats better, we're probably going to use that. That would have been cool 5 levels ago, but not anymore. And this is just blue, right? We're going to stop looking at the blues. The blues are pretty much always shit now. Now that every piece of equipment we have on us is now at the point where it has a unique secondary effect, we're pretty much never going to switch them out for something that doesn't have a secondary effect. So yeah, let's not even talk about the blues anymore. Wasted breath. No shit, the map anyway, how far through? So there is only one right way and we're going it. crystals, come on, minion, pick things up. Oh, I heard you. Didn't know where you were, but I heard you. Made a mistake, friend. Big swarm. Oh, what is that? What is that? Am I gonna get a fight as soon as I touch that? Let's see what the other shit is first. Gold, there's a ring. Let's see what I'm gonna look at those. Let's see what else they say.
Black Soulstone will be my greatest work, my legacy, and my gift to humanity. There will be wars to come between man and the creatures of heaven and hell. The power housed within my stone is the very thing needed to set mankind free from demons and angels forever.
Okay, buddy. If you say so. Let's see what happens when I click this. Oh, shit shoes. Oh, what did I say? I knew it was a trap. This is my first rodeo. Oh my dude, see that was a bit overkill, but just pure outrage. So, search for the archives of Zoltan. Cool. Oh,
My
this is it.
archives are at the northern tip of the desolate sands. There we will find my body and the Black Soulstone.
Oh, how did I know he was going to essentially say, hey man, just start walking straight up. There's more shit you need to find. When I'm actually going to walk straight down, because I noticed we've not actually covered the whole of this map. Still some wee bits we've no cleared the foggy wharf, eh? Let's just take a quick stroll around here. Nothing crazy, but it's worth checking. And if I'd missed a big mental chest round here, I'd be kicking myself. Right, so where are we going for here? How much loot have we got? There's quite a lot of loot, so... And the waypoint's right there. Let us jump back to the hidden camp. Take stock of what we've got. And do some salvaging. These guys have stuff to say, but I'll chat to them later. Boom, 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 boom. So we basically decided we're going to keep this for another playthrough. I should really go get Kane first, right? See what we're working with. Two-handed, I knew that. Legendary bracers. Picking up gold grants experience. Each stunned enemy within 24 hours reduces your damage taken. I don't think we're actually reducing. I don't think we're actually stunning enemies that often. Not in the sense of the game counts it as being stunned. You know, blind I don't think counts as stun. So in that sense, I don't think we're stunning any. So that secondary effect is essentially doing nothing. Lightning skills, if we look at legendary bracers, lightning skills deal 5% more damage. We're using a lightning weapon now, so that's ideal. Strength, vitality boosts are higher. Critical hit chance is up 6%, which is good. And look, the secondary effects actually work really well together. 13% extra gold for monsters, but picking up gold grants XP. So that's ideal, right? We're going to swap that out, definitely. And I think the rest can just go, really. Nothing crazy. Salvage. Again, we're clicking like mad. Yes. Yes. Yes, garbage disposal. I am salvaging garbage. And I'll just jump right back to Desolate Sands. And we'll do a wee bit merry the northern section where, oh, it's to the left in it. Yep. big bridge. Oh, we're going into an inside area. I like this. Like this is going.
Here is the entrance to my archives. Let me activate the portal.
You do that, big man. I'm just gonna have a wee look. Scorpions to squish. There we go. Seen a wee satchel back here. Now let's see what's in here. Why? Just why? Disgusting. Let's see. Oh, this looks interesting. This looks.
I had to build all of this for my research and my experiments. The Black Soul Stone was a complicated creation. I sacrificed much to make it.
I wonder if his voice is genuinely like that, or if it's just because he's a ghost. Because if it's just because he's a ghost, I feel like he's put all his days of research into a fucking voice changer software or hardware, whatever. Nobody is born with that voice. Nobody develops that voice normally. That's bullshit. Alright, fight me. What you got? Can I come? Nah. Just decoration. Ancient arms to kill. Oh, that could be a good point.
Looks like I got here just in time.
Oh, what you done there?
Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here? Good, everyone's together. I came to tell you that I have found Belial, and I am ready to lead you to him.
Then let's get the Black Soul Stone and kill Belial.
All well and good, but first I will be made whole.
We're ready to do our part. Just you remember yours.
Oh, I'm sure he does remember his part, and he's going to throw it right out the fucking window. Cool, what you say?
Have you discovered Belial's identity?
Yes, but we must be very careful. He has noticed your actions, and he grows nervous. You focus on the Soul Stone. We can confront Belial afterwards.
Okay. See what this place has got to offer. It looks almost futuristic in some ways.
Two relics that were once powered by my
Oh,
blood.
collect the relics so you can open the thing and get the thing.
Use them to activate the relics.
Yep. Usual
I will
part.
stay here and prepare the ritual.
Yep, usual part. You sit and do fuck all, and I'll do all the work. It's fine. It's fine. Right, you wanted to go this way, so I'm gonna go this way. And reach nothing. Okay, I'm going left. Unknown depths. Cool. Probably gonna call it a day here soon, but we'll do a bit of this at least.
Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate all of mankind? Only one vote saved us from extinction.
Well, dude.
Yes.
Ah,
Whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice, and there is no justice in murder.
Right, so at least the angels have got some democracy in there, eh? Let's all agree to do some bad shit before we do it. What is that? That is a bad construct. Please stop. Interesting enemy though, I like that. Looks really cool. Is that another one? I just wish you could attack it immediately because I know it's there. Fallen fighter. Ah, you go down just as easily as the rest of them.
Not yet.
Even you, Rock Giant. Even you.
Enjoy this.
He's massive Callium. Dank lore, let's read it. Listen to it even. Oh, 46 as well. This guy's taking longer than I expect. Bulky. And he's going to blow up Mighty Random.
Leading the lunatics to puncture their stomachs
Right,
and
what we got?
release their explosive bile
Shit.
in a terrible
Don't care.
display when enemies come too near.
Sorry, fall lunatic. I did not hear a fucking word you said. I don't much care either. Oh, that increased movement speed. Fight me. They're about to blow up in my face.
The crusade marches on.
A crusade. I've never noticed these damn shrines until the fighting's already over. At that point they're almost useless. Grab it there. Wait. Alright, a big bunch of enemies I can use that on. Right. Oh, I hear goblins. Must get goblins. We'll never get this. That's getting easier every time we do it, which is fantastic. They used to be really tanky. Right. I'm just gonna explore the end of this area. We'll check the loot we got, and then we'll end the stream. Some of us have work tomorrow. Even with lockdowns going on. Oh aye, nice bridge, nice bridge. Cool. Let's check what we've got. Oh, I gotta have a look at this first. Yeah, great more. Let's a quick look. So we've got some dank gems, loving it. Shit, shit, shit. So nothing great. But next time we will see what the rest of this map has to offer. I imagine there'll be some good loot in here. This place looks really cool. Anyway, thanks everybody who's watching, and I'll catch you next time, alright? Bye guys.